Hi class, we're looking at lesson 4.2, which is using addition and subtraction to solve inequalities. Okay, lesson 4.2. Let's look at the properties first of all. We have the addition property of inequality. That tells us for every real number a, b, and c, if a is greater than b, then a plus c is greater than b plus c. If you notice, we have a is greater than b, and we add c to both sides. That keeps the inequality true. Over here, if a is less than b, and then again we add c to both sides, we still have a true inequality. Let's prove it. We have 3 is greater than 1. Anyone disagree? Okay, so now we're going to add 2 to both sides. So if you think about it, we have 5 over here because we've added 2 to the 3, and we have 3 over here. Which one is greater? Okay, we have the greater than sign. With the less than sign, we have -5 is less than 4. Again, a true statement. And if we add 2 to both sides, think about it, we end up having -3 over here and 6 over here, which is still a less than situation. And then they tell us it's the same for the greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to. Remember, when we have those underlines, the equal to, that includes the fact that we would be looking at closed circles, and we're looking at including the numbers in our solution and not close enough to it. With the subtraction property of inequality, it tells us the same thing as the addition. Remember, order is really important though. If we have A is greater than B and we take away C from both sides, we are still left with a true statement. And the same with the less than. A minus C is less than B minus C. Okay? Please make sure you do this, check your skills found at the top right before the notes. And also, please make sure you pause this when you need to in order to get the notes finished if I go too fast. You can also rewind and re-listen to the notes at any time. Let's look at some examples for the subtraction property. We have 3 is greater than -1, so 3 minus 2 is still going to be greater than -1 minus 2. We end up getting 1 here, which is greater than -3. If we have -5 is less than 4, and we take away 2 from both sides, we're left with -7 here, which is still less than 2. Equivalent inequalities are inequalities that have the same solution sets. And we'll show you some examples of those. Let's look at the first example on the next page in your notes. We're using the addition property of inequality to solve this inequality. We have 8 is greater than or equal to D minus 2. So we have 8 is greater than or equal to D minus 2. So we can use the addition property of inequality to add 2 to both sides. That's going to take away the 2 on the right. We're going to add 2 to both sides. And notice what happens. We're left with 10 is greater than or equal to D. So now if you think about graph and check your solution. Okay, if we graph our inequality here, I want to find 10 on my number line. All right, there's 10. Here's 0. Okay, now I want to find 10 on my number line. Do I want to fill it in or do I want an open circle? Because it's an equal to, I fill it in, which means 10, okay, and that is filled in. 10 is greater than or equal to D. So where is 10 greater than or equal to D? That means my solution is going to go to the left because D is actually less than or equal to 10. So I look at this and I realize that that 5 would work. 5 would work. Is 10 greater than or equal to 5? Yes. I could also use 10. 10 is a solution. 10 is greater than or equal to 10. Yes, that is true. It is equal to. So that's why we have the 10 filled in. Okay, that is a nice solid circle there. Let's look at another inequality where we're using the subtraction property. So to receive a B in your literature class, you must earn more than 350 points. Last week you earned 120. This week you only earned 90. So how many more points must you earn to receive a B? Here we are writing an equation. I know you guys have some trouble with this, so follow along. The points earned plus the points we need, which we're going to use P for, is going to be more than the points we need. So if we look at our inequality here, here's the points we've already earned, 120 plus 90. We're going to add that to whatever we earn next week, and that must be bigger or greater than the 350. I'm going to simplify that expression up a bit, and I'm going to combine the 120 and the 90, and I get 210 plus P is greater than 350. So notice I want to figure out how many points I need to earn this week, which will be P. So I have the 210, I need to get rid of that. So I take it away or subtract it from both sides. Okay, I subtract it from both sides, and let's look at what's left. P is greater than 140. So I could earn 141 points this week, 142, 143, 140.01. I could earn 140.01. I don't know if it's possible to earn partial points here, but think about where 140 is on the number line. Here's 140, okay, and I need to earn something that is more than that. It can't be equal to 140. That's why I have the open circle here, or greater. So anything, it could be 140.0001. It could be really close to that, but it can't equal 140 because that would give us something less than what we want. Okay? That's it for the lesson today. Tomorrow in class we'll talk about the quick check. Bring any questions you have as well. Good luck. I hope you are enjoying the flipped classroom. As always, email me with any issues.